What is going on, guys? Craig 1287. Yeah, I'm bringing you some Battlefield Hardline gameplay. Going on there in the background is going to be some Grow House on the Blood Money mode, which is... I still don't really know what my favorite mode is. I really do enjoy Heist, but I really do enjoy Blood Money. But the reason I wanted to pick this footage is because it starts out just so textbook. I take both those dudes out. We get in here before any of the enemies do. I'm the only guy in here, Captain, so I'm just kind of, I'm asking my TG guys to help support me and, give me some. I want to be able to grab this money faster. It's just everything goes flawless. But eventually, you're going to notice once I get to 10 out of 10 bags, I head on back to base to turn them in, and I notice on the minimap we're getting assaulted, and these guys, this enemy team does one of the most just constant, brutal flanks. We do end up winning, which is awesome, because I thought we were going to lose with how much time and how many people we were having to dedicate to these guys trying to take their flank out. But these guys were just constantly in our base, in our area of operations. And I also want to go ahead and apologize. My aim and general gameplay in this is going to suck. I had recently reset my origin name. You'll see it's Mr. Craig 1287 rather than TGX Craig 1287. That's because every iteration of Craig 1287 was taken, and I got stuck with that. It was the only thing I could think of that didn't have 69420 or XXX, awesome no scopes with a Z in the name. So, and it also reset my guns. So I'm using the M16 here. Eventually, it was going to kick me over to using the RO, whatever the default assault rifle is. The gameplay itself is not going to be the most pleasant gameplay, so I do apologize for that. But yeah, I'm going to let the gameplay play out and get into the main reason I made this video, and that is the patch notes. So no official patch is out yet. It might be by the time this video comes out. Oh, and by the way, today, if you guys are listening to this the day I release it, is April Fool's Day, so be careful what you hear. I've already seen the IGN's trailer for Back to the Future. It was funny, but be careful what you listen to. Not everything you hear today will be truth. But these patch notes, again, not confirmed. They're not official. They're still awaiting for them to be certified for the consoles, and it won't be out on PC or any of the consoles until that happens. And things could change, but gonna go through real quick. I really don't want to focus on the bug fixes all that often. That doesn't really affect a lot of people, and most of it's very console-specific things. One of the interesting things, increase the character limit to map list to support up to 150 maps in a rotation. Why you would need your rotation that well planned in advance to have 150 planned, I don't know. But, you can do that now. So, I do want to get into the gameplay changes, and, yeah, Conquest tickets increased for large, 999 tickets, Conquest small, 600. This doesn't really apply to PC. We've already got servers that are doing 3,000 tickets. But, whatever. I guess now people can have an official server on PC and still keep the 99, and they can go up to that high, because when you make a server official on PC and ranked, you're very limited, especially in official, as what you can do. Greatly decreased nearby bullet impact flinch. Your aim point will not shift from rounds striking the environment near you. This thing, when I read it, I literally threw my hands up in the air. I am so ecstatic. This has gotten me killed so many times. This has robbed me of kills on enemies so many times. It drives me bonkers. To see it as a gameplay change rather than a bug fix is kind of shocking. I thought it was a glitch or a bug, but apparently that was a gameplay design choice. Fix some issues with the FLIR and IRNVs. That's cool. RPG reduced to 1 ammo from back of cars with smaller explosion radiuses overall, thus requiring more skill to use effectively. This is music to my ears. I felt that the RPGs were way too much, especially in Hotwire mode. I still hope that they do a similar reduce to Stingers. Those things should be down to 2, so hopefully that happens. TDM friend zones have been adjusted for better spawning. I don't do TDM. I don't know why people do TDM in a Battlefield game. I don't get it. But hey, for those of you guys that do that, it's good news for you. Respawn and crosshair exploit, where the players could skip the round start by hitting start or escape, has been fixed. This is awesome news for the competitive community. Couch health reduced and repair rate decreased to a minuscule amount, making the couch a one-off as it was intended. This is hysterical. I never thought I'd see a couch nerf in a video game's patch notes, but that's awesome. Players should no longer quick match into servers with unsupported numbers of players. I don't really know what that means. And the rest of these things are what we already saw, with a little bit of added detail. K10 reduced max damage to 33 and minimum damage to 8. That makes it a huge nerf, in my opinion, and I'm going to start rolling with the MPX over the K10 because that damage drop-off is just too severe. Sega and PTR reduced recoil to bring them in line with the other COP faction DMRs. The HCAR and HK51 reduced recoils to bring them in line with the SCAR H and SA58. The 410 Jury increased damage per pellet to make it more effective. The FMG9 increased damage per round to 25 and pushed its fall-off range to make the weapon more effective. The battle rifles in general have had their minimum damage increased from 24 to 25 across the board, and the AKM has had its minimum damage dropped to 24, down from 25. So there you guys have it. There's the patch notes. As always, things are in the details, links, all that good stuff will be in the video description down below. Are you excited for these changes? What would you like to still see changed? They do say that they're still working on many things that will be in future patches, so hopefully this patch ends up doing well. And I hope you guys did enjoy the gameplay going on there in the background and are having a rousing April Fool's Day. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy all of it. Have a good one. Ta-ta.